Up next is the debut feature film from one of my new favorite filmmakers of all time. I put out a video about this guy. His name is Juzo Itami. So I am, of course, talking about The Funeral. So a lot of people know Juzo Itami because of his movie Tampopo. And in that video that I made about Juzo Itami, the basic premise was supposed to be this guy is so much more than Tampopo. This guy made 10 films throughout his entire life. He is just sort of a one of a kind singular filmmaker. Funeral is such a dazzling debut. It's a lot more quiet and meditative and slow moving than a lot of his other work that you may know, like Tampopo or Supermarket Woman or A Taxing Woman or Woman in Witness Protection. But it is undeniably really kind of profound. It is moving and it is also simultaneously this weird blend of comedy. Essentially, this film is just a depiction of the death of a patriarch of a family and in Japan and the way that they have to carry out the funeral rites and all of the rituals that go into a proper Japanese funeral. And it kind of has something to say about ritual and the things that we do to make ourselves feel at peace with the death of a loved one. The things that we do on a daily basis or the things that we do without even thinking of them. What I really like about this one is that it feels kind of heavy, and I could tell that the booklet is going to have a lot for me to dig into. There we have the disc and the booklet, and we get some cool artwork on the front and back of the booklet right there. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool. There is Juzo Itami right there. Truly, I cannot wait to read all of this stuff. Obviously, when I made that video, I had to do a ton of deep dive into Juzo Itami and his life and his work, and I read a lot of people's think pieces about him and read a lot about his life and his history. He was an actor for a long time before he became a filmmaker himself. He was a bit of a TV personality. He did a lot of commercials. So he was a man who was in the world of storytelling long before he became a filmmaker himself. He's just got so many great films, and he made 10 of them in his lifetime. And all 10 of them, I think, should be compiled in a box set. I am begging Criterion or someone to put together all 10 of his films, similar to what they just did with Wes Anderson. I think the Juzo Itami deserves the same treatment, in my opinion, because the amount of people who don't know who Juzo Itami is kind of baffling to me. There's a great photo of Juzo Itami right there with a cat. Juzo Itami became a bit of an obsession of mine, and it all starts with The Funeral. This is absolutely incredible. I'm going to put it next to my copy of Tampopo, and hopefully I could find the rest of his films in physical form because he's just a one-of-a-kind filmmaker and slowly climbing the ranks of one of my favorite filmmakers of all time.